Guys, this is patientreview.com and this is the new OnePlus NORD CE that recently launched in India. And this is a phone that I've been using for almost a week now as my daily driver. And I was actually quite liking this phone, but then the price dropped. And I was like, what the? Well, that's when our direction for this video changed. I mean, the OnePlus NORD CE starts in India at rupees 24,999. Yeah, there is a 22,999 variant as well, but let's not count that because that's not coming anytime soon. So yeah, 25K it is. Now at that price, the biggest and I think the only USP of this phone is the OnePlus Oxygen OS experience. Look, first of all, it's clear that Oxygen OS is no longer as stock Android, but it's still way better than the likes of FunTouch OS or MIUI or Realme UI when it comes to the overall experience. I mean, let's do a simple bloatware analysis. So this is a screen recording of the NORD CE's app drawer when I first set it up without any accounts or data. And as you can see, there's only one third-party app, Netflix, pre-installed. And this is pretty good because almost every single phone comes with Amazon, Facebook, along with Netflix. So basically, the OnePlus NORD CE only has one bloatware app. In comparison, the iQOO Z3 has 10 bloatware apps, the Meet and I has 4 bloatware apps, and the Realme X7 Max has 5 bloatware apps, as you can see. So that was interesting, but now let's see how many unnecessary manufacturer apps these phones have. So the OnePlus NORD CE has Cloud Service, Community, OnePlus Store and OnePlus Switch, 4 apps. Now I'm not taking into account the apps like Clock, Weather, Gallery, Voice Recorder, File Manager because these are basic apps that every phone has. Now to compare things, the iQOO Z3 has 10 unnecessary apps from iQOO. The Meet and I has 8 of these apps that are part of MIUI. And the X7 Max has 15 of these apps from Realme. That's a lot. Now, it's not just bloatware. The Oxygen OS experience on the NORD CE is clean all around. There are no weird permissions or ads or recommendations. So yes, the OnePlus NORD CE has the cleanest Android experience in this price segment, and that's definitely good. But let's look at the other side. See, along with great experience, value for money is also very important. I mean, at 25K, there are a few things you expect from every phone, and that's where I feel OnePlus has made some cost cuttings. To give you an idea, the OnePlus NORD CE's 8 plus 128GB variant is priced at rupees 24,999. And if you take a look at the first OnePlus NORD, its 664GB variant was also priced the same, 24,999. Now I know 128GB in NORD CE is better than NORD's 64GB, especially when there's no microSD slot, but everything else about the NORD CE is a downgrade. See, the NORD CE is slightly slimmer and lighter than the NORD, it's not a big difference, but it comes with a plastic back and plastic frame. The NORD, on the other hand, has a more premium Gorilla Glass 5 back. Also, one more important thing, the NORD CE does not come with the iconic OnePlus Alert slider. The NORD has it. Both the phones do not have stereo speakers and both have a 90Hz AMOLED panel, and quality-wise seem to be the same, but the NORD CE does not have any screen protection. The NORD, on the other hand, has Gorilla Glass 5. The NORD CE comes with the Snapdragon 750G, which is a good chipset, no doubt. But the NORD comes with Snapdragon 765G, which is the more powerful chipset. I mean, the 750G is good too, but 765G has higher clocked CPUs, faster GPU, and it's a 7nm chipset. Apart from that, the NORD CE has a 64MP OmniVision sensor, and the NORD has a 48MP Sony IMX586 sensor. Now, megapixels don't really matter and Sony sensors are generally better, but one important difference between these cameras is that the NORD CE does not have OIS. I mean, OIS is an important feature because it helps in stable videos as well as low light shots. And yeah, that's missing in NORD CE. The NORD CE also lacks the ultra-wide front camera that NORD has. Moving on, the NORD CE does have the bigger battery, but the chargers are the same in both the phones. Look, overall, if you take a look at this comparison, the NORD CE clearly has some big cost cuttings when compared to the original OnePlus NORD. Now, honestly, I would have been okay with the NORD CE's compromises, but for the one wrong decision OnePlus has made. I'm talking about the wrong pricing. Now, think about it. The OnePlus NORD CE starting rupees 19,999 with say the 8 plus 128GB variant costing 21,999. Now that would be great pricing, right? I mean, at this price, this could have been a very different phone. I mean, this is a phone that brings a great software experience that I just talked about. And I've been using this phone and the performance is very consistent with the 750G. The phone does have a plastic build, but the matte finish looks good, I'll give it that. It's also the right size and weight. Also, I've been using the cameras which aren't extraordinary, but the photos range from decent to good. I mean, check out a couple of shots from the phone. Yeah, it's not perfect, but I like the dynamic range and the natural colors because a lot of phones in this price segment just oversaturate things. The battery performance is good too. I got a screen on time of 7.5 hours on light usage, which is crazy, and 6 hours on medium to heavy usage, which is excellent. See, the point is the OnePlus NORD CE isn't exactly a bad smartphone. It's a phone with bad pricing. At 25K, OnePlus is basically replacing the NORD with the NORD CE, especially since NORD is out of stock everywhere, be it Amazon or OnePlus.com. But the problem is, at 25K, I kind of expect a phone to have things like stereo speakers, a glass protection at least, a more premium design. Also, I don't like the fact that the NORD CE just has this one 5G band in India, whereas the European variant of the phone has 12 5G bands. That's a huge difference. Look, off late, OnePlus seems to be going on a wrong track. The OnePlus 9 and 9 Pro have had overheating issues, the OnePlus Watch wasn't a success, and now there's the case of the OnePlus NORD CE and its pricing. Well, I personally think that OnePlus needs to go back to its basics. It needs to bring phones that are actually value for money. I mean, OnePlus already has a very powerful weapon in the form of Oxygen OS, which is important because the biggest issue with mid-range smartphones in India is the software experience. So clearly OnePlus has a huge opportunity in this mid-range segment in India, and it's important that they focus on bringing phones that have the perfect balance when it comes to the features, the software experience, and the price. I mean, I just hope the upcoming OnePlus Nord 2 has this perfect balance. Anyway, I want to know your opinion on the OnePlus Nord CE and its pricing. So tell your thoughts in the comment section below. Also give this video a like if you agree with us. Make sure to share it and subscribe to our channel for more amazing tech videos. Well, that's me signing off. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.